Alright, my pretties, it's Queen of Lions here. Today I thought I would go ahead and make a video that I've been kind of wanting to do for a while. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I've been meaning to talk about for quite some time actually. And that today we're going to be doing is I'm going to be basically giving out my thoughts and opinions on Barney and Friends, also known as Barney the Dinosaur. Now, Barney was around, been around since 1992, and it's been around for for many years. Like a lot of kids in the 90s will know who Barney is, and I mean a lot of people from the who grew up in the 90s and even early 2000s should know who Barney is. Now, I'm gonna give out what it is about and all that, and my thoughts on it, just to you know, give out my thoughts. So basically, Barney and Friends is an American children's television series that were targeted at young children between ages 2 to 7, where the series basically features the character Barney, a purple Tyrannosaurus Rex, or a dinosaur, who does educational messages through songs, small dance routines, with friendly, huggable, optimistic attitude. Now, the series ended on November 2nd, 2010, although new videos were still released on various dates after the last episode aired. Reruns on Sprout came on from 2005 to until 2015, and from December 17th, 2018. So, of course, the Barney and Friends, most of you guys know that they've had a lot of series and seasons throughout the years, and they made a lot of good lessons. I mean, if you watched it as a kid, you probably know what I mean. Now, Barney was created by Sherry Leach of Dallas, Texas. She came up with the idea of a children's program after noticing that her son outgrew We Sing Together, which was a songbook series, and recognizing that there were no videos to appeal to her son. Leach then brought out together a team who created a series of home videos called Barney and the Backyard Gang. That lasted from 1988 to 1991. Although it was intentionally released in 1988, the first three videos starred the actress Sandy Duncan. Now, certainly after the first episode of Barney was released, a lot of people really started to like the show Barney, so they started airing Barney quite a lot on a daily basis. Lyric Studios distributed Barney back in 1994 to 2001, and then Hits Entertainment took over for that. So just kind of want to give out that in case if you guys are all wondering. Now, when I watched Barney as a kid, I used to watch him quite a lot on TV, as well as watching it on VHS and DVD releases. Now, Bob West did the voice of Barney, while Dean Wendt, who did the voice from 2001 to 2010. Now, David Joyner wore the Barney suit. I think it was kind of cool that the Barney actor were wearing the costumes, like the certain suits from the characters, while meanwhile the characters were voiced by different people, which I thought that was pretty neat, to be completely honest. I thought that was really, really, really neat. So now, of course, there are adults and children that appear on the shows as others, as teachers, storytellers, and other characters that were provided. I do remember there were other certain characters, like certain puppet characters, like Scooter McNutty, who is a brown squirrel. He appeared from seasons 4 to 6 from 1997 to 2000, while Miss Ita Ketty, a purple bird, who appeared around the same time as Scooter McNutty. Eventually, Booker T. Bookworm his appearance in season 5 from 1998 to 1999. But they don't really they stopped appearing ever since the early 2000s. I guess after 2000s. Eventually, we do know that Demi Lovato, the person who's the singer who sings "Let It Go," basically was in the series from season 7 to 8. Same with Selena Gomez, surprisingly. I did not even know that until much later. But I mean, there are other characters who played certain, characters and alike. Throughout the series run, at least over 100 children have appeared in the series, with most of them from the Dallas-Fort Worth of Metroplex. But only a small portion of these actors made notable appearances in the media since their roles, in certain, well, I guess it will have to be certain, celebrities. I know a couple celebrities that were in Barney and Friends that I have no idea until I did research. Now, the series also aired in Canada, Mexico, and Latin America, as well as France, Ireland, Italy, Malaysia, Spain, and the United Kingdom, Japan, and basically they've also appeared in, pretty much they were aired on other countries as well. So, yeah. Now, Barney and Friends has a lot of great music in it, although I can understand, some people did not like Barney, when they grew up after it. So, yeah. So anyways, I guess with that being the case, I'm going to get started with, um the get started with basically the specials and the movies. Now, Barney in Concert was the first Barney in the Backyard Gang show taped at Majestic Theater in Dallas, Texas, while Barney's Imagination Island took place in 1994, as well as Barney Live in New York City. Barney's Great Adventure that came out in 1998. That one was a theatrical release movie, the only Barney movie to ever be released in theaters. Now, I haven't remember much about which one I've basically which ones I like which VHS tapes of Barney I remember having, because I think I had a couple of them, but most of them my mom gave them away or something when I got older, because I kind of, outgrew them. But yeah, I kind of remember a few of them. I remember Barney's Great Adventure being one of the VHS tapes I remember having as a kid at one point. I do remember having a couple other VHS tapes. I mean, there's so many Barney VHS tapes that I remember having. I do remember having a couple of DVDs of Barney. I remember one called, oh yeah, Barney's Christmas Star. I remember having that one on DVD at one point. I believe I also did have Barney Goes to the Zoo. I remember somewhat of that. But yet again, it's been like almost ages since I've watched any Barney VHS tapes. But one of them I do remember having as a kid was Barney's Great Adventure, and that one was a VHS tape that I remember having. Like I remember having that Barney Barney's Great Adventure VHS tape. And I actually to be fair, I actually remember watching more of, Barney when I was a kid. So there is definitely that. Now, I haven't watched a lot of Barney when I got older, mainly because I was getting into other stuff, such as, I was getting into other shows, I was getting into other things. So it was kind of why I didn't really watch Barney that much. However, when I got to my teen years, I started to think that Barney was annoying. And I used to not really like Barney when I got older because I always thought of him as annoying and that. But after watching Space Voyager's narration video on Barney's accident. I believe it was back in 2019. I can't remember, but it was around that time, I believe. And I really started to like Barney again. Even though I'm an adult and all that, but I still find Barney to be cool. Even I haven't really watched Barney in a long time. I still find Barney to be, a cool character. He's cool and I like him again. Although I haven't watched the series in a while, which I'm going to have to watch the series again cuz I haven't watched that series in like years actually. Although there are full episodes of Barney and Friends on YouTube, I can always look the videos up on, what episodes of it I want to, watch. So there's that. I can watch the episodes of Barney again. But I mean, I'm sure most of you guys who grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, since at most, you guys would most likely remember who Barney is. Like, I know most of you guys should know who Barney is or remember who he is. So, there's that. So, to wrap this up, because this is not really going to be like a super long video, I do remember that Barney has his own Speakonia series. Yeah, now I got that in my mind. Barney has his own Speakonia series on the internet called The Barney Bunch. And that one, I'm gonna have to make another video, making my own thoughts and opinions on the Barney Bunch, which that'll be a different video. But Barney the Dinosaur has his own Speakonia parody series that he basically has his own Speakonia series called The Barney Bunch, where he has a husband named Drew Pickles and a son named Drew Pickles Jr. Now, I watched a couple of Barney Bunch videos, and I will have to admit, some of them are cringe and some of them are very funny in alike. But I also know Barney has his own Speakonia series, which, I mean, it's pretty neat that he does. Same with the Drew Pickles character. Well, like, I'll give out my thoughts and opinions on the Barney Bunch in a separate video. I'm not going to talk about it really too much on this video because mainly it will just be too long. And plus, this story is not really, well, not this story, but this video is not really that topic. So, yeah. To be completely honest, I'm gonna sit here and say, if you like Barney, if you like Barney and Friends, Barney the dinosaur himself, that's perfectly cool. I respect your opinion. If you don't like Barney, then I respect your opinion too, because I know some people don't like Barney, but I've seen a few Barney creepypastas that were not really that great. Like, I've seen a couple of Barney stories that, had cliches and all that. So, I'm still trying to look for a good Barney creepypasta to narrate, because I remember narrating a Barney one back in 2000, 2019, and that was like a couple years ago. So if I were to end up finding another Barney creepypasta, and if it's any good, I will consider narrating it, but not going to be 100% guarantee. So, yeah, I mean, Barney was also in the Starry Bunch, and he's also in my series called the Linus Bunch. I mean, you've seen Barney a couple times in a couple of my videos, so you probably, have seen Barney appear here and there. Anyways, that being said, and with that being the case, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. You're more than welcome to have your own opinion regarding Barney. You could sit here and say, if you don't like Barney, you could feel free to state your opinion on him. That's fine. As long as you're respectful to other people's opinions, then yeah, you should be fine. But with that being said, what did you guys think about this story? Did you all not story. What did you think about, Barney? Do you like him? Do you not? Do you like the show? Did you not like the show? And what would you have done personally to help make the show a lot better? Feel free to leave me what your thoughts are on the comments below, because I like to hear what your thoughts are on Barney. Now, as always, I'm going to say here, I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Well, not really episode, but kind of like video discussion video or something. I guess whatever you prefer to call it. And yeah, feel free to leave me what your thoughts are on Barney in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace out, and roll the outro, because I'm out.